We are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows. They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Assassin's Creed Origins, releasing on the 27th of this year, follows the story of Bayek of Siwa, the last Magi, during the rally and rise of Cleopatra in Egypt after her young brother stole the throne. So some information I think you should know is Magi were scouts, soldiers, and guardians, as well as an elite police force, and with the last being a Bayek, who acts as a sheriff of sorts. While you play as Bayek from Siwa, but also play as his wife Aya during 49 BCE, sometimes breaking into modern time through the use of the Animus, Mummy Blood, and Layla Hassan. Ubisoft seemed to take note when they realized the fans wanted a more tangible, in-depth, and detailed game, and seemed to build a new one from the ground up. Doing it in the best way too, making it an origin story. The majority of gameplay and technical aspects changed, from eagle vision, adding background character AI aspects, how combat works, and much more. They even took out a relative using the Animus and instead used Mummy Blood. But the main thing, what do I, a fan of the franchise, since its release in 2007, think? Well, I'll tell you. I got Assassin's Creed, well, I didn't. Assassin's Creed was acquired on the day of its release, I believe. And my one day off, I spent the majority of it playing it. And it was so in-depth and breathtaking that I got lost in just the world and the atmosphere. It's huge. The map is ginormous. 9 hours in and I only explored like 2 cities, and you could say I'm not trying, I just got lost in doing random It's a stunning game visually. The gameplay is different, yes, they changed the fighting mechanics, yes, and yes, it's glitchy. It is. Egypt is a very close subject to me. I love Egypt, and the extent that they actually went in to, they researched it, they got maps of it, blueprints that they could find, they used literature and things that couldn't be translated or were just gaps, they made it up as best as they could. They talked to Egyptologists, they talked to anybody they possibly could to get an accurate representation of what Egypt would look like in that time. They cleared up the sky, the sand moves. You can even go into a part of the desert and die, like actually acquire damage through heat stroke. The game is so beautiful, and and I'm talking it up maybe because it's really close to me. But it's something I highly recommend playing, at least giving one shot. Again, as I've raved about the visuals, something I didn't really like is the mechanics change, and it's not consistent. It gets really weird, you can't really adapt to it as well as you'd like. It's not at all like the previous one. I do like that the heavier weapon moves you slower, so it uses body mechanics and all that kind of fun stuff. Science. They did so much to revive a game that a lot of people have been interested in. I mean, who doesn't know of at least Assassin's Creed 2 or, even the really kind of crappy ones like Assassin's Creed 3, where they could have done much, much better. It's fun. I like the assassin aspect to it. Like, I wiped out, so many guard encampments just by stealthing. It was awesome. The really cool thing I really like is you can actually change your outfit, your weapons, you get various levels, you upgrade. It's way more in depth. It's kind of like a customization, but doesn't take away from the game being what the game is, using who the characters are. This is the first big release since Syndicate, and that's 2 years ago. So they actually took the time and they went what I feel extra mile to make this game memorable. There's nothing like being able to climb a pyramid and stand on top of it and see the expanse of Egypt. It's just stunning. The Sphinx is smaller than I thought it would be. I don't know how people actually took the cutscenes. There's a lot of them. After you get past it, you can skip it, if you die and shit. The accuracy, they took the effort in getting gods right. They took the effort to getting the stories right. The costumes and the attire, how they look, just overall, I don't know. It felt like Ubisoft listened to the fans, and I think they did it in a great way. It is a little different. It kind of makes me go, what? With the mummy blood? And the fact that it's not an ancestor kind of takes away from the original premise of the game about living ancestors' memories, and it's a different animus, different new technology. Animus, I can't remember what it's called. Alright, so I'm gonna quit my ramblings. This is what I thought. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I honestly think you should at least give this game a chance. Get past its negatives and look towards its positives, because it's definitely worth it. Thanks again for watching. Later! Hello viewers, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Check out our other videos on the left. And if you would like to receive notifications, click the bell icon. Thanks for watching!